Okay, so I thought I'd make a little video about counterfeit. Yeah. Um, I don't like it, but I don't mind buying some counterfeit products, replicas or whatever. Um, I think that all the factories that make all those replicas and copies and everything is slowly breaking down the real branded companies. I really think so. I'm very aware of that all this is happening in the area of, China and that kind of stuff. And there is suppliers all around the world that sell this kind of stuff. I believe most of this stuff is garbage, but I also believe some of this stuff is really good stuff. I mean, I know there is, for example, handbags that's, you know, kind of decent bags and very cheap and look exactly like the real, the real deal and that kind of stuff. When it comes to electric guitars, I don't think counterfeits it's a great idea because it's also breaking down the real manufacturers in one or another way, I think. I don't think there is a way that those counterfeit companies can break down, for example, Gibson or Fender, but it's definitely not a good idea. Uh, when it comes to other products, I really think you shouldn't buy them at all because you should more. I really think you most likely would like to support the real companies that sells the real deal. So that's what I think about it. Even though for myself personally, I think that for me some products are okay to buy from counterfeit, companies. But I still don't. I would never, buy everything as replicas or something like that. I wouldn't do that. Sometimes I buy replicas just because, check out the quality and that kind of stuff and see how it really works, how fast you get the products, that kind of stuff. But in a larger scale, no, I don't like counterfeit products at all. No. So I've seen on YouTube a lot of videos about this kind of stuff, and I'm kind of interested in it in many different ways. Um, and it's getting bigger and bigger. I mean, there is a lot of factories now that make these replicas, and I'm pretty sure that, for instance, China, if you have a company, a factory in China that build the real deal, I have some feelings about that. Maybe the same factory also build the replicas. I'm not really sure about this, but I have a feeling inside of me that tells me that I could be right in some cases. That I heard some guy on the internet talking about when those Gibson replicas came out a couple of years ago, maybe back in 2009 or so. He said that in some cases at the time those guitars was made in a Gibson factory and shipped over to China for assembling and then sold as a replica, but still made in the Gibson factory. So it doesn't make any sense at all for me. But that's what he said. So Yeah, and when it comes to watches and that kind of stuff, I mean, a great Rolex watch is about, 5,000 bucks or so, and a replica that looks exactly like the real deal and in most cases works just as good as the real deal. Uh, you know, you can get the replica for about, let's say, 200 bucks. I mean, yeah, so that's a great deal, but I still don't like it. I would never wear a counterfeit watch in my life, never ever. But still, I'm kind of interested to order one just to see how it looks, how well built it is, and all that kind of stuff. But I really think you should stay away from the replicas in the most cases. I really think you should try it out to see for yourself about the quality and that kind of stuff. But I think you should support your local manufacturers. I really think so. Uh, the real manufacturers, yeah, of course, they sell pretty expensive stuff, but you get what you pay for. And if there would only be counterfeit factories, I don't think we should get any good quality products at all. So that's a little video about the counterfeit products, and I think you should support your local factory, your local brands, or any brand that is the real deal. I really think so. Yeah. Bye.